and happy Monday. Today is National Dot Day. I need to find my book, but I wanted to show you and tell you about all the activities that we're going to do today. So I couldn't find anything polka dot, but I realized my dress has dots on it, and my coworker so happened to wear an outfit that has dots. So today in reading, we're going to read The Dot, and I have Novel Effect, and I need to find a book. So while the reading coach is doing her lesson, I'll be looking for that. After that, we are going to do, because I made copies, I just made copies, so I'm supposed to I gotta pick my kids up in 1 minute. So we're doing our dot, right? So we have our dot, and then we're going to leave our mark on the world, so everybody's on a color in their dot, no white space. And then another activity we're gonna do later is going to be, I have a bunch of these coloring pages, and you see the dot, I'm going to give them paint and Q-tips. So I bought that today. Well, I've been had paint, but I bought Q-tips this morning. And then for math, we're adding 10 with dots and paint and Q-tips. This is what my homework looks like. I'm covering the child's birthday, so this is what our homework looks like. So I ran copies of that. And then we have, I think that's it. That's all we're doing. Oh, we have a STEM activity where I bought dots, which is in the bag over there. But I bought dots. I'll record some of it when they're doing it. They're building the tallest tower out of dots, and I got that in toothpicks. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna be intentional with my recording. I didn't unstack the chairs. I said I have to talk to my people because we have to get a routine going. It is cold in here, so I need to put on my jacket. I bought a new chair because I have an RBT. A RBT is a responsive behavior therapist. I think that's what they call it. And he needs my teacher chair that I got from home because he's a big guy and I want him to be comfortable. And then I have so far I have help. So hopefully she comes today and she needs a chair to roll around. And I'll just like, you know what, let me buy a chair when I was out at home since. And that's what we are doing today. What we're testing on Friday, well, I found out that I wasn't supposed to let them put the test in the computer. I'm supposed to manually grade the test, which is fine, because I was like, it was a lot. So this week we know moving forward what to do. Remember, it's trial and error in first grade. I am staying late today. Today is the only day I can stay late. My painting is still up there. I'll do a classroom tour this week, for real. It's not finished, but it is what it is. There's only one more thing I need to physically put up. But other than that, that is what's going on today. I have to go pick my kids up 1 minute ago, but I will check in with you out dismissal. I'm gonna ask my coworker if her daughter could wait 10 minutes before she come, so that way I can tell you guys how our day went and tell you all about our dot activities. I'm so excited. Nobody knows what this is but me, but that's just me. So I'll see you guys later. All right, my little friend is gonna knock on the door in a little bit, but today was a good day. We did reading. We read a story, and we did settings and character because that's what's on the test. I have to do the long eye. Is it long eye tomorrow? It's something eye tomorrow, so long or short. That's what I'm doing tomorrow because they're tested on that. That happened. After that, I sat down and I read The Dot with them, with the Novel Effect, and we made dots. I'll show you. So these are some of the dots. So we made dots, and I'm going to put them all on the wall. I said no white space, and they did a great job. Then after that, that took us until lunch. After lunch, I taught a math lesson, which was subtracting. Subtracting. We just subtracted numbers. And then that took us into dot math after with paint, what I've learned is that I will give each table a palette, and they're gonna work on that. I'm not giving, so I have to take all that stuff home and wash it. So that happened. After that, we did dot with a picture, like a picture dot that I showed you earlier. And then that led us into our final act, was using building towers out of dot candy. Then we played Magic Scrap. So what Magic Scrap is, in case you didn't know, is I only do Magic Scrap when my room is a disaster. If I'll show you right now my floor, there's not one piece of paper on my floor. So what you do with Magic Scrap is you find one little piece of paper that you keep your eye on, that is the Magic Scrap. So you say, okay, we're gonna play. So everybody has to stand at their desk, and they're all moving around the room, picking up all the little pieces, because they don't know which paper is the Magic Scrap. So they'll keep showing you, is it this? You're gonna be like, I don't know, keep going. And they pick up every single thing off the floor, off the carpet, off their tables. And then you give a candy to the person who found the Magic Scrap, which is the one. So today it was a little piece of crayon, and she got it. But then my room was a disaster. It was toothpicks everywhere. So I gave everybody a piece of candy, and she just got 2 pieces of candy. But that's what we did. We just did dismissal, hence the glow. And then now I am cleaning up my room. I'm going to stay, my contract ends at 3:05. I am going to stay probably until 4 o'clock. And then that way I'm gonna clean up my room. I have a whole to-do list that I'm a master to-do list. I decorated my door. I can't show it to you because I already put my kids' names on it. But I'll show you I insert a picture of our tree that we made at Acorns. We read Squirrel's Busy Day. And then they did an acorn activity about how they like, the games that they like to play. Is it that? No, how they can be helpful to a friend or something like that. And then, so that picture is here. And then for our door, it says fall in love with learning, and it's like pumpkins and football players and footballs and leaves. That's what's on the door outside. But I am going to clean up my room, which I don't have to sweep the floor because they got everything off the floor. I'm just going to straighten up the desk. I'm not going to put the morning work out because the desks are still sticky from the dots. So first thing in the morning, they're going to clean it, and tomorrow is Play-Doh day. I don't know what I'm going to do with I was going to let them make Play-Doh, but I think I have to boil water. Like, you have to cook it on the stove. So if I find a recipe that is non-cooked, like you don't have to cook it, like you just mix stuff and they make Play-Doh, we'll make that tomorrow. Other than that, we'll figure out what we're going to do with Play-Doh. And so I'll see you tomorrow. They gave us a shout out on the announcements because we did that day. And that's it. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Look at me being consistent. We ain't gonna say we being consistent. Child, please. It was one day that I did the morning and the afternoon. Tomorrow I'm gonna find some other excuse. But I have to let you know, so if I don't find activity, they just gonna play with Play-Doh. So we did go outside today for recess because it was too hot, plus we had to clean up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. While I was cleaning up, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about something that I was gifted. I was gifted a mattress vacuum. You know, I have a futon in my classroom, which is nothing but a mattress. And we are going to clean it right now because it done got rained on. I done breezed it. So now we're going to deep clean it. It didn't get rained on. The AC was leaking. So I done cleaned as much as I could. But now we're going to use this. We're going to see how much dirt we get out of this mattress. What I like about this, for one, it's not even that loud. And then, let me see if I can find a picture and get a pillow. It don't tell you if you have bed bugs. So let me try it on this pillow. So this little thing right here, it'll light up, it'll say no bugs, right? So look, you see it? So it has no bugs. So that's what I like about it. So I've done the couch. So let's see how much stuff came off of it. So you press this little button and the container empties. you take this out, and it was this much dust. See? That's in this couch. So I'm going to wash it. Oh, that's floating dust. So I'm going to wash this. I'm gonna take it home and wash it in hot water because we only have cold water in my classroom. So that's what I love this. If you want to get this for your mattress, for your couch, or whatever you may need it for, the link will be in the description box for you to get one for you. All right, I'll see you guys for real tomorrow. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I am here. I have to pick my kids up in 10 minutes, but I want to tell you what we're doing today. Today I am testing them to see what words they know from kindergarten because they can't read. And we need to work on that. So I got this. I did a donut shoes project for a bunch of sight words. So I'm just going to pick out the 100 words that they need to know. And that's what I'm going to do. In kindergarten they had this club thing, which is the 100 words that they were supposed to know. So I'm going to test each kid. I figure I have 25 kids. I can pull 5 kids today in a week and I'm done. Then I have a paper I'm going to highlight the words they don't know and send it home for their parents to help them. But in small group, our test is heavy on the long I sound. So my reading coach gave me decodables and I printed out 7. So a group of 6 and 1 for me. And my goal is to do each vowel in a different color of astro rights. And I left my paper here and we are not buying anything. So I just printed it in black and white to start off, and then I'll just reprint it in color. I have my long-handed stapler here so I can put it together. So that's what I'm going to do. Since today is Play-Doh Day, I am wearing this shirt. See my shirt? So I am wearing this shirt, and then we're gonna use Play-Doh for math. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just busy here putting my little books together. And that's it. So that's something happened in reading. We are doing, like I said, the long I, and I have to finish silent E. So while they're doing silent E, I'm going to, while they're working on their craft, I'm going to pull, I'm gonna start with my lowest kids first, so that way I can start groups with them first. And I'm going to pull them back to the back table, and I'm going to test them to see what words that they know. And that's it. We don't have any specials today besides PE, which is at the end of the day. And that's it. I have 2 kids. I also have 2 kids that missed the reading test. So I have to test them on the reading test, the spelling test. And I have to test, they have to do a makeup test with tomorrow. They do a makeup test for their math. And then that way I have all my data. And then next week, we start already testing. So that's what's going on in first grade, in the first grade chronicles. What else? I have a birthday. Is it today? No, I have a birthday on Thursday. I put up their AIM work. And, this is what it looks like. So it looks like this. This is not mine. She got it. She uploaded it. And these are the words that they should know. And then I already know the story that they're going to read on Friday for a grade. It's on a pig in a wig. So that's what we're doing. So I'm trying to help them out. So I'm trying to teach them how to read at least these words. And then I'm going to go back and teach them the stuff that they don't know, just to try to make their little lives easier. And then hopefully I have parental support that can help me. I didn't have any help yesterday. The RBT for the other kid didn't show up to help because he was helping me with the kid that he wasn't supposed to have. There's nothing wrong with his kid. Well, it probably is, but I don't play. So I don't have any problems out of that kid. So he wasn't here. The interventionist didn't come. They put her in pre-K because the pre-K teacher, the para left. So I am on my own. I guess, forever. But one of you, I just read your comments this morning. One of you said start taking notes, and that's what I'm going to do. And then that way, I have a paper trail of all the stuff that he do. So they said, oh, your kids are not progressing like they should. They can't. Their learning environment is toxic. And it's not fair. So yesterday he did okay. But did I call him a lot? I don't even think I called him a lot. I just know I had to move him because the kids was complaining, so I had to move him. So I be trying to put him with the general population, but he just don't know how to act, and I'm telling you, for my quiet kid who don't say nothing to say he need to leave, so that's what's going on. So I'm gonna staple these books. I'll pick my kids up in 6 minutes. I'm going to sort through these cards in those 6 minutes to find 100 words. And then I will let you know how I use Play-Doh today. I really don't know. I'm winging it and I'm just figuring it out. But I'll let you know at dismissal. Hopefully, if my little friend, I'll just ask her mom, like, just give me a moment. So we'll see. So I'll talk to you later. Good morning and happy Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday because I don't know what happened in the morning, but in the afternoon, somebody was always in my room. But yesterday, I tested them, like, to see what words they knew from kindergarten. Oh, I got my work cut out for me. At this point, you can't even ask for parental involvement. And the reason they can't read is because they don't know the sight words from kindergarten. And I was looking, like, we did the story. It was Pip is out, right? That was the exact sentence. Pip is out. So then I pulled them to go over the sight words, and they couldn't know the word sight. I mean, they didn't know the word out. So that shows that they are going with the motions, right? Because they're just repeating after you. They don't know how to read. And they are supposed to, in my district in the state of Florida, you are supposed to come to first grade reading. They can't read, and I only tested 9 kids. I have a birthday today. I'm going to get through all the testing. They did take their math test. I had a student that was sick yesterday. He was complaining about, he had a headache, and I was like, well, drink some water to see maybe you're dehydrated. And then later that day, he was saying, oh, he's sleepy. Like, I'm tired. So I said, well, just go to sleep. So he put his head down. He went to sleep. He woke up, took his math test, passed it. And then when we left the computer lab and got back to the class, he was crying. And I was like, what's wrong? He said his head hurt. So I told him to lay on the couch. I gave him a blanket. And all the other kids went out to play, and I stood in the doorway to watch him. Leaving, vomit all in the hallway. So, I mean, I have him today. I'll be home resting. But he knew all his sight words. So I said I'm going to reward all the kids who know their sight words, because I gave the parents on the first day of school, the very first day of school, I gave them all the words that they should have known, that they should. I teach the 200, they teach the 100. And they're not even helping me. The reading homework that I sent home the book. They don't do it. Very few kids turn it in, so I want to reward all the kids who turn in the homework. And then from now on, it's classwork. If you do it at home, you do it at home. If you do it at home, it's a repeat of what you're going to do in the class. Because that was part of the test that you went from, like, adding S. So I took a nap, or the girl naps. They couldn't get it right, and that was page 9 of the homework, which means they're not doing it. So these parents are letting them. Then I'm checking the reading homework. They're just working by themselves. They don't know what they're doing. They can't read. So it is what it is. I am defeated. So now I need, because I was going to get them a regular journal, but they're still learning how to write. So I need primary writing journals. So I'm going to have them put their phonics books in their desk. Today they're going to clean these junky desks. I can't take another day of it. They can't find anything because of the way their desks look. I'm looking and I see 4 kids who has clean desks. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 kids in front of me. But that's what's going on today. I can't check in. I start physical therapy today, and I'm leaving straight after dismissal, so I won't even be here. It is a gloomy, rainy day. I didn't wear my rain boots because I'm on physical therapy. So I have on sweatpants and a t-shirt because they gonna be stretching me out. So that's something I'm looking forward to today. I meet with my new therapist again. I love her. When I tell you she called me out on my BS, oh, I love her. So she's helping me this week has been good. I've been very vocal about speaking up for myself, not saying that no, you push over me, but you know, normally I just look at you like my face says it, I'll roll my eyes, or I don't know, but I've been professional, I've been calm. So our goal, I'll tell you tomorrow what our goal is for next week, because next week we start already testing, which is the real truth of where they are, because they were testing on literacy, early literacy. Like anybody, my dog could pass that test, but we're gonna see where they are. Then my groups are going to change, and then that's when intervention is going to start, where someone pulls them out, someone pushes in to help me. We finna see if it happens. If they help me, what we do. If they don't, oh well. So I need to find one to get these 25 journals from. I'm gonna go to the coach room like, hey, if I give you 25 regular journals, can you give me 25 private journals? So we're gonna see. So hopefully my principal is here and she could just give me the journals. Or we can switch, it don't matter. I could just swap out the journals, but I need those journals because I got to figure something out, because they're failing the spelling test because they're not doing the homework. But say less, I gave you all the spelling words for the whole 6 months of school. So I don't understand what you're doing. But we're going to change what we do. I'll show you on Monday how I'm doing my homework packet. I'm going to work on it this weekend. How I'm doing my homework packet. How I'm doing everything to meet them where they are. So I'll talk to you tomorrow and I'll tell you how today goes. Bye. Good morning and happy Friday. It's Friday. Can y'all believe it? Today is Slushy Friday. I got my Ninja slushie. I bought it. I cleaned it out this morning. I supposed to do it this weekend, but I washed it this morning. Do I know how to use it? No, but I'm going to put it on the counter so they are surprised. Oh, I'm supposed to get them a treat for their desk. I forgot. They'll get it next Friday. But yeah, so today we are testing in reading, we are testing in spelling, and then that's it. We just got 2 tests. I have to do a science lab with magnets today, and then we are doing a math lesson. And I think we're subtracting with unknown numbers. So I'm gonna stack these chairs. I picked them up in 3 minutes. I'm going to be late because I have to use the bathroom. I had a birthday yesterday, I told you, so I'm taking this off the chair. I got these from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to fold it up and put it in the cabinet. I don't have any more birthdays this month. So I am done with that. But that is it. I am going to check in with you at dismissal. I'm leaving on time. We are getting it together. I have a couple of kids I just studied the test in reading. And that's it. That's all I have planned for today. I said I was gonna let you know how something went at the end of the day. I forgot what I was gonna tell you. I forgot. And I'll probably go back and watch the footage to tell you how. But yesterday, how did yesterday go? Yesterday was good. Our friend called another person a name in Spanish that means, I think, a dirty pig or some crap. I'm over it. They like it, I love it. I just keep writing them up and send them down. So his mom is making excuses for him. I'm done. I'm not even contacting mom. I don't care. So I'm just gonna keep putting them out. I'm not gonna be dealing with this. Document, put them out. Document, put them out. That's how I be playing with my kid. So, and then he did it to one of my kids who don't say nothing. That's the thing, is she the only person who speaks Spanish. And he thought it was okay. So I asked the RBT. I was like, hey, because she told me he called her name. So I asked him, what does it mean? He's like, yes, it is a bad word. It means she's a dirty pig. Why would you say that? But whatever. What else? That is it. It's raining. I hope it's raining today because I don't want to take them outside. I don't feel like it. I did a document camera in front of a desk. I showed them how I want their desk to look. I told them they look, but it's stressing me out because I keep standing here cleaning. My therapist said that I need to set boundaries, and that is a boundary that you need to clean your desk. So, and my new thing is when they ask me something after I give them directions, and I say, I am busy right now, and I do want to help you, but right now I need a moment. But you could ask a friend. And then you go ask that friend. And if that friend still doesn't know it, the both of you go ask another friend, because that means both of you don't understand. And if the 3 of you don't understand it, then you're going to go ask a 4th friend. And if the 4th friend still doesn't understand it, then the 4 of you need to come back to me so I can explain it again. But I said that middle table normally gets it. You should try it with that table first. And that's my high group. They took their little self to that high group, and they are aware that they can't answer them. Like, they can't give them the answers, but they can explain how to do it. And it worked out perfectly. Stop asking me. And I said, nobody taught you how to play Roblox. You learned how to play it yourself. So when you did Dress to Impress, nobody told you. And I said, when I play Dress to Impress, I said, my girl, I made her real good, make her look like Beyonce, and I kept losing. Why? Because I wasn't following the directions. They want her to have a colorful outfit that looked like a peacock. That's what I should have done. So I explained it. And they was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So it connected. So that is it. I am going to unstack these chairs. It is 8:10. I got to pick my kids up. So I'm going to just stop unstacking and unstack when they get here. They have no morning work. I don't feel like checking that stuff. So we're going to do, then I'm going to start adding transition time. When we transition to something, it's going to be some type of activity, yoga, stretching, because I went to physical therapy. So they can do little stretches with me. So that's what I have to do because they're 8. And my little boys are rowdy. And I need to calm that down. So that's what we're doing today. I will check in at the end of the day. Oh, look at my stuff stayed up. My desk area is clean. You should see me. Did I throw everything in the closet? I did. But that's for another day. We're not worried about it. But I'll see you guys later. We are back. It is at the end of this episode. So I have our slushy machine going right there. It was trial and error. I've tried to be healthy and buy 0 sugar. It cannot freeze without sugar. So I went ahead and got it good. I had a box of sugar here and I mixed it and it turned into slushy. So I'm running this for my little friend who comes. She went to take her mom some. But today was a good day. But I am going to clean up. I'm going to go home and enjoy my weekend. I am taking stuff home, but still. But I am leaving on time. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. I'll see you in the next video.